What if the scrolls of Alexandria didn't just hold the wisdom of the ancient world, but a dial-up tone to ours? What if, in the year 250 BC, a scholar named Theon, tired of cataloging papyrus, somehow managed to connect the great library to the modern internet? At first, it would be a miracle, a torrent of information so vast it would make their legendary collection look like a child's forgotten notebook. Imagine the scholars, their faces illuminated not by oil lamps, but by the ethereal glow of a flickering screen, witnessing wonders beyond their wildest philosophies. They'd see Archimedes weeping with joy as he accesses millennia of mathematical proofs, Eratosthenes confirming the Earth's circumference with live satellite imagery, and Hipparchus charting star systems he could only dream of. The initial euphoria would be a renaissance on fast forward, a quantum leap in human understanding. But then, the shadows would start to creep in from the edges of the screen. The scholars, seekers of pure, unadulterated truth, would stumble upon Wikipedia edit wars, flat earth forums, and comment sections filled with a vitriol that would make a gladiator blush. They try to download the entirety of human knowledge, only to find their servers choked with cat videos, nonsensical memes, and terabytes of data so trivial it would feel like a cosmic insult. The horror wouldn't be a monster, but a slow, creeping dread. Theon, our brilliant innovator, would see the library's future, not in prophecies, but in historical articles detailing its fiery destruction. He'd show his colleagues, their faces turning pale as they read about the flames, the loss, the centuries of darkness that followed. They would see our world, a world that possessed all this information, yet seemed to be drowning in it. A society with the knowledge of the gods, but the wisdom of quarreling children. The suspense builds as they dig deeper, past the surface web and into the abyss. They discover the dark web, an underworld of human depravity that makes the mythical Tartarus look like a pleasant garden. They see the schematics for weapons that could unmake the world, ideologies that could poison souls, and a sheer overwhelming volume of human suffering captured in high definition. This is the climax, the realization that the greatest threat to knowledge isn't burning it, but corrupting it. The scholars of Alexandria, the guardians of reason, would come to a terrifying conclusion. The information wasn't the key to enlightenment, it was a plague. It was a mirror showing not just humanity's potential, but its inevitable self-destruction. And so, they made a choice. The fire wasn't a tragedy of loss, it was a desperate act of quarantine. They didn't just let the library burn. They threw the servers, the hard drives, and every last glowing screen into the heart of the inferno, themselves. The final horrifying twist is that they didn't destroy the knowledge. They saved us from it. They ripped the plug from the wall, burned the bridge between worlds, and chose to let humanity stumble through the dark ages rather than be consumed by a light too blinding to bear. They became the silent, unknown saviors of our sanity. And the smoke that rose from Alexandria wasn't the ash of lost wisdom, but a warning flare we never even knew we received. So next time you scroll, next time you feel that digital exhaustion, remember the ghosts of Alexandria. And if you want more tales that twist history, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to My Tell Telly, and comment below with what you think they would have been most horrified by on our internet.